Attention. Go.
And we're with the Diamond Jubilee, the Junior Women's Quads, Walton Rowing Club on the left of our picture and Peterborough City Rowing on the right.
Yeah, good strong start there from Peterborough. You can just see there, well, you can't see their bows, but you can see that the stern of their boat slightly ahead of the stern of the Walton crew. Walton probably more fancy coming into the regatta, and Peterborough just need to be careful here. They're veering right into the middle of the river. I think Matt Pinson, the umpire, poised to raise his flag, and there it is. Peterborough needs to course correct here because they're going to force Walton into a dangerous situation.
Yeah, we've seen so many crews, Cox's crews, struggling with the steering here. Very, very tough to get the line right, but good correction there from Ellie Cook, 18 years of age, in the bow seat of the Peterborough Rowing Club crew, and she's corrected, and the crew hasn't been at all troubled by that little bit of steering and have stretched out already to a length, and it looks to me like they've got quite an advantage over their competitors as we rejoin the race just passing the 3/4 mile mark. You can look, if you're racing by the way, you'll look up at that marker, you can see the red number 2, and you're looking to see, if you're in the trailing crew, when's the red number 1 going to come up there? How close am I? And the answer is, unfortunately, it's not on the board, so it looks like we've got quite an advantage already. The young women from Walton on the right of the picture are clear water behind. You can see that now from our overhead shot. And let's just look at the technique here from Peterborough City Rowing Club. It's a lovely display of quads rowing. When you're in this commanding position, you can relax and focus on that synergy.
Exactly. This is a moment now to execute as much a psychological as a physiological race plan. You can go through a simulation of what you intend to do when the race is a little more competitive and a little more close. But right now, Peterborough just need to think, okay, how can we improve ahead of tomorrow? How can we make sure that our race and our plan is as watertight as possible? I mean, these girls, the stroke pair, Charlotte and Harriet, incredible athletes, junior double champions at the National Schools Regatta and the Henley Women's Regatta. So more than enough pedigree, more than enough form, and they're clearly the front runners, the leaders in this quad, and sculling away now to what looks like it's going to be a pretty comfortable victory.
So Peterborough City Rowing Club in bow, Ellie Cook, 18, Ella Darrington at 2, only 16 and a half, Harriet Drake-Lee at 3, 18 years of age, and Charlotte Bolton stroking nearly 18 herself as they come into the last couple hundred metres of the race, passing the enclosures. And behind them, it's the young women from Walton. They have raised their game as much as they can to attack here. They're starting to drift into the middle of the course, as sometimes happens, getting a bit tired and not maybe paying so much attention to the steering. The umpire will keep an eye on that, but they're not being too much disadvantaged. The leading crew from Peterborough is far enough ahead that they're not disturbing the water for them so much. So as long as they're safe, the umpire will just keep an eye that they're on the left of this 24-metre wide track. So Peterborough approaching the line now. You can hear their supporters in the enclosures, thankful for the late evening racing, and these conditions have improved and improved over the last half hour or so. Peterborough City Rowing Club, world-class start centre for rowing. They qualified for this regatta. This is their first time down the track, and happy to cross the line after a really strong row, really strong opening row, showing the quality in that world-class start centre in Peterborough. And the Diamond Jubilee Junior Women's Quads, 31 entries, 24 get to race. Hugely competitive event, Tom. And Peterborough, well, they're looking strong contenders as they cross the line. Very happy with that row. Nice and relaxed finish for them. Walton have given it their all, and well, that's a great effort from them. Everything left out on the track, nothing more left to give. Congratulations to Peterborough City Rowing Club beating Walton Rowing Club in the Diamond Jubilee Junior Women's Quads.